Welcome again. You are tuning into Vision of Asia, bringing you prime South Asian highlights from all across. Concluding the show tonight, we now have a get-to-know segment on the upcoming internship program, Sikh Lead New Jersey, aiming to empower more effective leaders. The program brings forth the opportunity for college and high school young Sikh American students to develop leadership skills, encourage political and civic engagement, and foster interest in public service careers with an experience of interning in congressional office, federal agency, or another political organization. The Sikh Lead New Jersey program falls under SALDEF, one of the largest representative bodies of the community in the nation, who during the internship will host a series of special programming and opportunities such as leadership workshops, networking events, cultural outgoings, and much more. Talking to us more on the South Asian youth and political civic engagement with the highlights of the program, we have tonight a conversation with Rajvir Singh Goomer. Let's take a look.
So the purpose behind Sikh Lead was to create, our community is at times isn't civically engaged.
Right.
They're not involved in the everyday decision making that our government has, that our legislators are involved in. And our goal was to give our next generation that ability and those skills to become those decision makers and get involved with those decision makers to make a difference, within the Sikh community.
Right. So. And just talking more about it, when Sikh Lead was formed, what did you think was exactly missing, and why have a fellowship program that sort of engages them on a mayoral level or with the governor's office or even takes them to the Capitol Hill? We'll be talking more about it in a little bit, but why did you think it was so missing?
So my generation, I grew up in New Jersey,
okay.
And we didn't have those outlets, that networking ability to be able to connect with those assembly people, to be in their offices, to understand the system, to know where to go when we have issues and how to actually approach those legislators to get solutions. Our goal here is to provide those students the ability to be a leader in our community and to help our individuals with their issues and be able to be part of that legislative process.
Around you, give our viewers a little insight into all the works that are being done for the Sikh American community, perhaps things that they could get involved into.
So one of the key things is last year we were able to get Sikh Day approved by the legislature and signed by the Governor Murphy. So now we have one day a year of Sikh awareness and education. We also, SALDEF is running a program that we assist in, is Sikh Vote, where we reach out to the Sikh community and Sikh households in order to get them more active in voting and getting them to the polls. We can't complain about the issues if we don't actually participate ourselves.
That is so true.
So.
And let's talk a little bit more about the program, because it's very interesting. It's primarily only students. You're talking about very young South Asians that you can really empower and sort of have more conversations with. So give us a little breakdown of what are we looking forward to for Sikh Lead New Jersey. It's happening this summer. And everybody, the deadline is February 28th. So do send us your applications. We will be displaying the link right here. But tell our viewers a little bit more about the actual program, and when you're looking at applicants, what are you specifically looking at?
So the program is about, I can break it down to 5 components. The first one is our internship program. We've placed individuals in Senator Booker's office, Assemblyman Bonnie Watson-Coleman's office, Congresswoman Bonnie Watson-Coleman's office, Assemblyman Dan Benson's office, Wendy Allender's office, a variety of political legislative offices. We've also placed individuals in government offices such as the Department of Health, provided them higher level experience in topical decision making in the healthcare field. So that's part one, is that integration into the actual government aspect of our government. The part 2 is then we have a leadership program, right, where we meet with the students 2 to 3 times during the summer, plus an orientation, where we actually teach them leadership skills, public speaking, networking, how to present yourself, how to work well with others. Those skills will, beyond just getting civically engaged, will help them be great leaders in the future in whatever field they enter into. So we don't look just for individuals that want to get into the political field.
Right.
We're looking for everybody, partially because even if you want to become a doctor, we want you to be civically engaged in the future.
Exactly.
You know, and so that's part of the speakership series. We bring in different speakers. Kamal Khalsi, I think you've had on the show before.
Yes, yeah.
He comes out to speak to our students, and we have other individuals that, you know, local individuals like Mayor Sadaf Jaffer. She was a Montgomery mayor, first South Asian Montgomery mayor.
Right.
And we have other individuals just to show them that, listen, you can be, you know, whatever field of expertise you go into in your work occupation, you can still be civically part of the community also.
And these are people that are in New Jersey. You're directly connecting everyone that is participating in the program with every representative you can connect them with in New Jersey, if I'm getting that right.
Yes. So we like to connect them with either a local senator or a local Congress Assembly person, so they can also get local issues within their community and help assist their community and connect them to their representative. Part 3 is also we do a mentorship program. So we try and connect each individual with a more experienced Sikh leader that will help them, you know, in years to come. You know, if they have any issues or questions or they need assistance, we provide that to them. Another portion of it is we connect with Sikh Lead in DC, and we actually go down to DC for Langar on the Hill, where both DC and New Jersey actually does a Langar with Congress, members of Congress, and we show them what Langar is about the seva and you know, the service that Sikhs provide. And part of it, the great thing last year is we actually had a personal, basically one-on-one with Bernie Sanders.
Yes,
in
I was just about to highlight that, and you mentioned this, everyone. One of the biggest reasons we did bring them here was the direct affiliations you may just get with some really high-level political officials and people that actually care about minorities. So bringing this back to you, you all were able to get a one-on-one with Bernie Sanders. I would love for you to discuss more on that.
Yeah, no, it was amazing. You know, we invited all the Congress people to the Langar on the Hill. It happened to be that, you know, Bernie was able to appear. He showed up a little late, but it was actually a perfect scenario, and he spent a good half an hour talking to the students, answering their questions, and really giving them that one-on-one connection that you would get nowhere else. The fifth part of it, the part of the program, is the Capstone. So we asked the interns to actually work on a project to either assist the community, do some type of seva project, or an awareness project, educational project. We leave it up to them. Last year they did a Langar in Trenton, so they fed those in need and the homeless, and coordinated with Gurdwara and a Langar program down in Trenton. So it was a great experience for them. They were able to raise like thousands of dollars in order to facilitate and buy supplies, you know, for that food drive, essentially.
All right, well, it was so amazing having you on the show here, Raj. I would love for you to give our audience one last message to ITV Gold viewers. You know, any messages out to the students who are still thinking about applying. I would love for you to give your comment on it.
All right. Yeah, so Sikh Lead program, we're looking for high school and college students. If you're not involved in politics, we don't expect that. We want everybody. We're looking for students that just want to learn leadership skills and want to get experience in civic engagement. So go ahead and apply on our website. You have until February 28th, and you know, we'll hopefully have you know, be able to give you a good experience.